very deep champion pool. And he's got the counter pick on mid lane. The question is, how far down the rabbit hole are IG willing to go?
Well, we have Rek'Sai being picked up for MLXG in game number 3, leaving Letme's champion for last, heading into this match against the Ornn top lane.
And the swap to teleport there from Letme does signify something a bit more standard, like your Maokai, of course.
Talia, a potential pick here for Rookie. And it gets locked in now. IG have to show their hand. What is their bottom lane support of choice going to be? And it is the Leona in the bottom lane to pair up with Jackie Loves Ezreal.
I do like the Talia pick for Rookie specifically. Into the Rise, has a lot of lane control, has the ability to roam around the map as well. And you'd say someone that can match the map control that a Rise is able to put down. Has a bit more early, however. The Leona pick, though, into the Alistar has said, well, you're going to play an engaged tank, I'm going to play an engaged tank, but I have an Ezreal to disengage at all times.
RNG's final pick is going to be Shen heading into the top lane to go up against Duke. Ming will pick up the Alistar heading into the bottom lane.
Yeah, the Shen, I actually really like that as a way to round out an entire team composition. He's into the Ornn, but again, Alistar is probably going to be going into the backlines, probably going to be making the big plays complements of a Rise ultimate. Well, if they choose, they need to go back a step. They need to disengage. Shen can keep the carries alive if they need to peel, or Shen can go into the backline with the Alistar. This does feel like a giant throw the Pokemon in type of combo if they want to choose that. But it's also got a lot of other things there. It's quite variable in its strategic use, because it can go forwards or it can go backwards.
Something Clement said on the desk after game number 1 was Ornn gets that free teleport into the bottom lane thanks to his passive, making sure the top lane is always pushed under the turret due to item disadvantages.
Yeah.
Well, now they've got Shen, who also gets a free teleport into the bottom lane if he needs it.
Exactly, and as the matchup goes, that's a pretty good reasoning as to why you would want the Shen in the first place. Doesn't mean that he'll win lane, though, because he's playing against an Ornn. He still can't build items for himself, and he'll have to teleport. But Shen doesn't have wave clear built into his kit. Usually he'll build the Titanic Hydra or a Tiamat, or he goes the Sunfire route. And even then, I would still give control of the lane to the Ornn, just by a little bit. The kill threat is something that you'll have to look towards, however, with a Rek'Sai and a Kha'Zix running around. Every lane is at risk of dying when the bottom lane's got a Leona to gank or to initiate for you, and then the opposite bottom lane has an Alistar to initiate for you. You got in the mid lane, Talia's got the shove, so if that connects, easy kills to be seen between a Kha'Zix and a Talia, and a Rise can also lock you down. Junglers have their pick of the litter as to where they would like to gank, and it all, to me, starts with how the junglers interact with one another, meet each other, or avoid each other for different goals and reasons.
Speaking of the junglers, before we came into this game, we were kind of talking about how IG relied a lot on their jungle and top synergy, but we haven't seen too much from Ning as well as Duke.
Leona can only go one direction, so if you're not winning, you can only go forwards. Doesn't sound ideal.
MLXG trying to make his way in towards the top side of the map. Duke is pushed up very aggressively and tries to charge away from this one. MLXG gets him through the flash. The taunt comes through as well. Duke's in trouble, and First Blood gets picked up by MLXG.
Yeah, Duke is very dead. Tries to flash over the Rek'Sai a bit. We all know that the Rek'Sai is a little bit too big to...
Certainly is. And again, you already mentioned what is next here. RNG looking to try and make plays throughout the mid lane, but spotted out by wards placed down by RNG. MLXG quick to respond, and again, wards being placed down, kind of spot that one out, but Ning now in some trouble. He's trying to jump away. Xiaohu moving aggressively forward. MLXG pops out. Stopwatch used. Here comes Shen. The ninja's ready to party, and it's going to be Ning that gets taken down first. Ultimate thrown out by Xiaohu, but Rookie's already in trouble, trying to run the complete wrong way. On stops it for a while. There goes the Pokemon, and it's a double kill for Shen. Ultimate going to come out. Great stopwatch being used by Xiaohu. Gets the dodge field as well, but it's bow lines to the back lines. Duke gets that kill, but RNG, pedal to the metal, still chase on forward. Great talk coming out from Letme. Y4 gets that kill, and RNG trade 3 for 1.
And Duke tries his absolute hardest to try and consolidate, maybe get something back for Invictus Gaming, but ultimately RNG, they show aggression. They have stopwatches everywhere, and they were able to use them to a great deal of success.
Around this mid lane, Xiaohu in some trouble, takes a lot of damage, but they lock down the Kha'Zix once more. MLXG looking for the damage on the knee, he gets popped! Xiaohu just does too much damage on this Rise. Pops his own ultimate to get MLXG back to safety, and they pick up a pick.
He was very afraid, MLXG. He's going to flash into the Rise portal to safety. Once again, better safe than sorry for the RNG roster. 5-1 is the score after another pick on a Ning. Not having a good day.
He does get flicked back here by Talia. Still wants to go toe-to-toe. Happy to trade, but Rookie might get the better of him. Blocks the Q, tries to duke this one out. Rookie's going in, does pick up that kill. MLXG wants in as well, but Rookie does have enough mana to continue kiting this.
MLXG has the ultimate. He wants to hit the Q. The P shooter followed up by the ultimate gets him in. And he has let me nearby. He doesn't know they're there, but he's done the correct thing.
Gonna get taken down here as the ultimate comes out from Leona, and Ning gets that kill.
The correct thing very quickly became the wrong thing, Fish, because he walked into a Leona. Ah, MLXG. He got the blue buff. Xiaohu doesn't get the blue buff, but no one gets it.
Well, Ocean Dragon is gonna be the target for Ning as well.
Still looking.
Well, Rookie just did flash over the wall, so he doesn't have that summoner spell. Xiaohu goes in, there goes Ming. Rookie is dead. Y-Force chasing the back lines as well, gets some good damage onto Ning. And this mid lane in the outer turret is going to take a beating here from RNG.
Strategically, it isn't complicated from RNG. It's by no means complex. You take damage, you'll be cancelled. But without delay at all, he goes sideways. He avoids the ultimate from Xiaohu and gets himself out alive. But meanwhile, they are still winning the map through the place that has been winning for them. Games 2 and 3.
They make their way into the bottom lane. Baolan connects with the Zenith Blade as teleports get thrown down. Xiaohu's in so much trouble, and Ning picks up that kill for IG. Y4 trying to kite this one back, jumping around as much as possible. Ming throws out his own ultimate, redirects it, clips the Kalista, and here go Invictus Gaming. Stopwatch used by Y4, but it just prolongs the inevitable, and it's 3 kills being picked up by IG.
And there it is from Invictus Gaming. RNG's predictability and how they want to play this, in the aggression, in the constant wanting to dive. Duke's able to teleport in. Rookie was there at the correct timing as well. And IG, they get the pick, they get a structure. The gold difference is almost inconsequential right now at 20 minutes into this game. We're almost back to square one.
And IG say, whatever you do, IG, I can do it too. But they might have caught out RNG's jungler here, as that's a teleport being better try protected. Xiaohu might be the one that's in trouble next. And MLXG jumps in, pops his ultimate. Ming tries to join the fight as well. Ignite is ticking. Baolan wants to fight. MLXG might be in some trouble here. Meanwhile, Letme's been able to take down Rookie. MLXG's trying to eat as much fruit as possible and stay healthy. Look at Baolan, just smack him, keep smacking him. Scuttle Crab wants in on the action as well. Baolan. Y4 and Ming are staying on the top side as well. Slowly, Rise rotating up. There are wards to prevent him though. Let me going toe-to-toe against Duke here. Ning is close by. So this is a poor position for the Shen to be in. Tries to throw down the dodge field, but he's in trouble. Ornn's ultimate comes out, redirected, and a kill picked up by Duke. It will be Xiaohu trying to get to the back lines. Flicked back by Rookie. Big Shen ultimate coming out there protecting him. Let me get to the back lines, gets a good double taunt. Rookie's in trouble. Meanwhile, MLXG takes down Ning. RNG opened up the game again with 2 picks onto IG.
And it'd be no other place in the exact same bush where all of the trades and picks have happened. RNG, they get that kill. They get 2 kills onto the jungler and mid laner, and they immediately go over to the Baron. They've got a Kalista with a Blade of the Ruined King. This should be theirs to take for free.
Well, can Jackie Love do it? Throws out the ultimate. Not going to be enough. Kalista secures that one. And RNG taking it very slow despite the gold lead they've acquired. Could potentially see a fight between the two here as MLXG finds them trying to fight over this red buff. Rookie is waiting the wings, will now show himself, but there goes Ming trying to get into the back lines, wraps around Baolan, doesn't care, gets a pulverize down. Ornn throws out the ultimate as well, redirects it. That's a tanky Xiaohu, pops the Zhonya's hourglass, trying to stay alive. Baolan goes back in, Rookie gets that kill, but MLXG over the wall, takes down Jackie Love. Baolan gonna get locked down, taunted, and knocked up as well for Y4 picking up that kill. RNG forced to fight to get 2.
Jackie Love's having a very bad day. Invictus Gaming lose their bottom lane. RNG pushing forwards. They should be able to get this structure, if not 2, because the Baron buff, whilst it's just worn out, is not going to be there as a point. They have to look to structures instead, and they're diving.
Once more, Rookie going to get locked down here by Ming. He goes to the back lines. Y4 helps to pick up that kill. Turret falls as well. Duke has a couple of spears in him, and I don't think Rookie really knew what hit him there.
I don't think control to make picks around that. So if they find someone like this, they want Ming.
Yeah, they're going on top of the Elsa. I don't think that's quite the right target they want to try and go for. Baolan gets taken down. Y4 gets that kill. Teleport's coming in as well. But where did they go? Rice just delivered it behind the team. They've done the dosey. No, IG, you're trapped between a rock and a hard place here. Ming will get taken down. Rookie tries to do what he can, but AMLXG jumps out, gets that kill. Probably will fall to Jackie Love here as the rest of the team, they're slowly moving out towards the rest of the base, but AMLXG finds his own tunnels, gets away, as Duke is the one trying to run away from Xiaohu now.
The never-ending battle that has just started between IG and RNG. Duke, I don't know if he's going to die or not, honestly.
Taunt after taunt, chase after chase. RNG will be able to pick up 3 kills in that fight and slowly march towards IG's base.
A never-ending battle, a sloppy ultimate from Xiaohu on the rise this time, but they're so far ahead it doesn't matter one bit. They just lose one member. I think the GA as well. MLXG is able to get out with all the tunnels. IG, Jackie Love's doing damage. They're holding on. They're able to withstand a first inhibitor falling. RNG are here.
It's a 4-on-5. Baron is at half health. RNG are trying to jump in. Let's see what the decision is. On throws out the ultimate. Redirects it. Gets 2 knockouts.
IG want to fight.
Baolan misses the center play. Can't lock down Xiaohu. Y4 pulls back Ming. Throws him in. Ming's in the back line. Tries to knock one back. Duke's the first one to fall, trading with the support from RNG. Y4 still left untouched, as there goes Xiaohu into the backlines. It's going to be Rookie with the flick back, but Y4, he is just unstoppable at the moment. Kiting left, right, and center. The Rise gets 2, looking for the 3rd, takes down the opposite mid laner. Triple kill picked up by Xiaohu.
And on the back of the triple kill from Xiaohu, Y4 playing exceptionally. It looks like RNG are just going to barrel down the bottom lane, skip through mid, it doesn't even matter. The minions they prepared earlier are here. You feel like this is going to be game over.
3-on-4, and RNG are able to take down Invictus. Game in the death timers are just way too long. What a fantastic turnaround from them in that Baron pit. Big plays coming out from Y4 as well as Xiaohu. The substitutes coming in game 2. They take that down and they come back for game 3 to pick up the victory against Invictus Gaming.
We went all the way to game 3. It felt like it was a very back and forth third game. However, RNG were in the driver's seat the entire time. They were just drifting sideways here and there. IG, there were still some signs of life in them, some hope to be seen from the roster for sure. But kudos to Ming, to Y4 as well, specifically in game number 3. That looked like a very strong RNG roster, to be honest with you. And IG, I mean, ultimately they just didn't feel like they had an answer at any point.
I mean, coming into this series, Rusty, we talked about mid lane, we talked about Caster jumping in for RNG potentially, as well as Abel starting in the roster. Everyone kind of slept on Ming. Ming showed up in game 2 on that Alistar, was able to dominate, did so in game 3 as well.
They have moments like this. RNG can't quite bow with Synergy, but they can play League of Legends with Synergy, that's for certain. And you're right, Ming is the place that you would always be looking towards. He was a superstar in this set. I wouldn't be surprised to see him get MVP again, but I actually have a feeling that it's the rest of the map you'd be looking towards. Let Me had such a good showing in game number 3 as well on the Shen. Ults at the right time, he was working with Xiaohu. Game number 2, yes, it was Xiaohu using the Rise ult on Ming to engage in the backline, but that wasn't the strategy in this one. They've shown diversity with a very similar draft and style of composition in how they shot call within the game, and that is something that Ming is able to provide for the team, and something that makes it super cool for RNG to get a victory on the back of that.
Well, joining us back on the desk is going to be Indiana Frostker and Black. After that best of 3 series, what are your thoughts on the series in general?
Man, thank goodness I predicted RNG to win this series. Nailed it.